turn that up for me?
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight, from Morrow Field on the campus of Newport High School, it's Oregon West boys soccer action featuring the Newport Cubs and the North Marion Huskies. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be calling the play-by-play tonight, and we're just about ready to get this going. These two teams met just a couple of weeks ago on September 19th in some of the worst conditions I've ever seen. And that was a 2-0 Newport victory, a game twice delayed because of the 30-minute lightning rule. So coming into tonight's action, the Cubs, of course, they are 4-1 in Oregon West action, 7-2 overall. That loss coming just Tuesday night to Staten at Staten. That score was 7-2. On the other hand, the North Marion Huskies, they are 2-3 in Oregon West action, 2-6 overall. We're just about ready to get this going in a couple of minutes. I want to tell you about our sponsors tonight, bringing you Newport Cub soccer action. Our title sponsor is Clearwater Restaurant. Clearwater Restaurant is proud to sponsor the defending state champion Newport Cubs boys high school soccer team. Clearwater Restaurant is on Newport's bayfront, and it gives you a one-of-a-kind dining experience with breathtaking views, playful sea lions, and award-winning gourmet food with indoor and outdoor dining and a full bar and lounge. Here's to a great year on and off the field from your friends at Clearwater. Canyonway Dental is focused on providing families with the most comfortable dental care on the Oregon coast. Dr. Hewlett and his experienced staff are ready to help you with all of your dental needs and ongoing dental health. That's Canyonway Dental. Izzy's Pizza Buffet. Izzy's Pizza is a Northwest tradition going back 40 years. Izzy's has locations in Albany and Corvallis, as well as the Agate Beach Izzy's in Newport, which has an awesome ocean view and great food. Izzy's, that's pizza and a whole lot more. The Central Coast Soccer Association is proud to sponsor the Newport Cubs boys soccer team. CCSA provides recreational youth soccer throughout Lincoln County. They have spring and fall leagues for players, and it starts as early as age 4. And finally, La Roca del Mar Mexican Restaurant. They're in Newport. Come and enjoy what we serve. Good burritos, tacos, fajitos, enchiladas, and a good drink to go with that. Fresh food made every day. All right, we're going to have the national anthem, and then we'll be back with the start of the game. I'll let you say it.
Sure.
Did you say Jesus Acosta?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Then you have it. Do you have a program? All right, we're back. We're ready to get this underway. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Working with me tonight for the first time, Ricky Jesus Acosta. Did I get it right?
That's right, Dave. Thank
All
you
right,
so
Ricky.
much.
And Ricky has a background in soccer, I understand.
That's right, sir, yes.
You're going to be our expert tonight.
Born and raised in Cape Town, South Africa. I've been playing the game since I was just a child, fresh out the womb, the enemy of ball, and I've been kicking ever since.
Kind of a treat tonight. Newport is in their red uniforms. North Marion in their green uniforms. Looks like a festive occasion out there tonight.
Certainly is, and those colors don't run, Dave. Those colors don't run.
So it was about 2 weeks ago that we covered these two teams at North Marion, pouring down rain, driving wind, twice we delayed the game. The OSAA rule is if you see lightning or hear thunder, there's an automatic 30-minute wait, and we did that twice during the game. Cubs scored a couple of times in the second half to win that one 2-0.
What a beautiful day today is, though. No, not a cloud in sight, no lightning coming this way. It is a marvelous day for football, folks, and we are going to enjoy it together.
All right, the goalies tonight for Newport, number 101, that's Luis Reyes. I mentioned before, second team All-State last year, hero in the shootout with Madras for the state championship last year. And for North Marion in goal, it'll be number 1, that's Abe Cervantes. He's a senior. We're just about ready to get this underway. Thanks for joining us here on your Oregon High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. We'll have 3 football games for you tomorrow night. Halftime I'll tell you about who those teams are in those games.
Newport settling close, getting ready to take the field right now. There's something about this magic moment before the game. It makes you realize why it called a beautiful games. What a beautiful setup, what a frame, and all the colors that are about to go on. Like a work of art, folks, like a work of art. And let it begin.
The leading scorers for Newport coming into tonight's game, Drew Torres, 12 goals and an assist. Romario Mendoza has 8 goals and 10 assists. Jose Gonzalez, 11 goals and 2 assists. And Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez, 5 goals and 7 assists. We're underway.
A Russian start, folks. Newport applying the pressure on early and already getting a throw in on the other opponent's side of the field.
Throw-in coming up for the Cubs. Cubs in their red uniforms, white letters. They'll be moving from our left to our right.
Tonight, Roman Krutzikowski, he's usually the throw-in taker, and he launches the ball with a flipping flop. He throws it in all the way from the edge. Tonight, he's not with them, so they're going to be missing one of the key players on the throw-ins.
If you'll recall, Tuesday night, Krutzikowski picked up a yellow card and a red card. He can't play tonight. North Marion with the kick out to midfield.
Struggling to find the pace right now. Number 7 is their biggest threat for the Huskies. A strong left footer. He'll come into fake. You'll see a lot from him tonight.
One of the biggest players on North Marion's roster, number 7, that's Edgar Lopez. Played well in the last meeting between these two teams. So Krutzikowski, number 15, the guy who's famous for the flip throw, won't be on the field tonight for the Cubs.
I believe in their place we've got Isaiah Zurita. No, wait, that's on the other side of the team, my fault. That's Ben, I believe, isn't it?
I think actually the player that's in for him is Ben Perius.
That's right, Ben Perius tonight. Strong youngster, growing on the ball. Great touch for the most part. He's a great fill-in for Ronan. Strong win for the Huskies.
We've been doing all kinds of classifications in soccer, and I've been talking about Krutzikowski all year long.
Newport ball. Let's see if they set the pace. Strong formation right now. This evening, Newport's going to be running a 4-4-2 formation. That means they're trying to start back strong on the back end of the defense and build their way up to their offense. Using a 2-striker offense, they're trying to pull their defense apart. Their number 8 is their largest on their defense. His name is Ronaldo Ortiz. They're trying their best to alleviate that problem of such a big player in the defense by putting 2 strikers up front. Great control. Vision on the field. We might have a call yet. Loss of advantage.
That's Jose Gonzalez who hit the ground there. He's up. He'll take the kick.
A yellow card already distributed.
Oh, we do have a yellow card already.
To number 3, Jose Cruz for the Huskies. Draws himself a booking.
Cruz, a sophomore. Just underway. Remember, there are 2 40-minute halves, a 10-minute intermission.
Suppose he wasn't prepared to get a book tonight on a soccer field, but there he is, booked in. To come in his place is number 15, Daniel Vera. A sophomore as well.
Ricky, if you need to our little monitor is right next to you, and you can see the action too. So.
Oh, beautiful. Don't use my elven eyes for the evening, right?
There we go.
I left my binoculars at home.
And our cameraman will zoom in on any plays that are goals. So
it is go gadget up here. It's amazing. What a troop. You guys are all set.
Gonzalez with the kick in the middle, knocked away. And that's out, and we have a throw-in coming up for the Huskies. No score, we're just underway. By the way, you can see the scoreboard, and if you see that, it says 6:06. That's not the time in the game. That is the actual time of day. And so this game started at 6. We'll try to keep an idea of what the time is, but we won't be able to tell you exactly what it is or when it ends. So this half will probably end around 6:40. You can kind of gauge where we are.
Loose ball, easy to keep. Only man who's got the eye on the clock tonight is the zebra in the field. I'm not sure what the gentleman's name is, but referee tonight. But I've seen him before on the field. He's a good ref.
Cervantes in goal for North Marion. He played well in the last meeting between the two teams. Throw-in coming up. There it is. That throw-in was...
good feed. Oh, he's caught off. Just inches, just inches. That could have been... I know at home you guys are only seeing from one angle, but that was a close call on that one.
Number 8 is Drew Torres. Torres is the leading goal scorer for the Cubs. He has 12. Long kick forward.
Beautiful feed through. Wonderful receive.
Nice footwork in the middle by the Cubs. Cubs head coach Ollie Richardson.
Oh, no call on that. Advantage kept.
North Marion's head coach Rafael Peleas.
Both teams struggling to find the pace and the possession on the ball. A lot of contention in the center, as you can see. What I love about the game in the beginning is you watch both teams try to set their tempo. It's all melody and rhythm at this point, melody and rhythm.
Nice block that time. That was number 17, Ben Perius. Beautiful day today for soccer. Sun's out. Look to our left, and there's the Pacific Ocean.
Absolutely beautiful. Only person who's having any struggle tonight is our goalkeeper for the Huskies. Look at him out there, just covering his eyes, doing the best he can.
He's faced directly into the sun.
As is the Huskies tonight for the first part of the game. A slight disadvantage for the most part, but you see both teams are doing what they can for with it. A beautiful
Off on
feed.
the side.
Great through ball.
That's number 11. That's Hugo Montalvo. He had a goal Tuesday night against Staten. His first goal of the year. Montalvo, a senior.
Another through ball on the opposite side. They answer back. What a hustle. No one there to receive and a ball outside. Newport ball. What I love about the game is one time you're watching one down the field, you're watching them counter the next, and the game never stops. That's what the beauty of the game. The game never stops.
All right, Luis Reyes. Reyes has a big foot. He gets that ball all the way out to midfield.
Quick feed out the option. Straight out to Tristan.
Number 7, Tristan Wolf. Montalvo.
Still struggling to find their pace and find their rhythm. Newport's on its way. Controlling the center as they typically tend to do. Here we go. Can they distribute? Still struggling.
Back to Montalvo in the middle. Torres
could
sends
be
it
off.
forward.
Once again off.
Offsides. Offsides on the Cubs.
As you can see, the structure for the Huskies tends to go with a 4-5-1, keeping one striker in the front at number 7. They slightly adjust for this attacking moment.
Number 7, Lopez, is a very physical player. They like to play him up front by himself.
With a 4-man back, you can tell that Newport came to play and shut down that offense as much as they can, trying to alleviate what happened to them on Tuesday when they got beat on the outsides.
2 losses this year for the Cubs, and both of them had been to very, very fast teams. One of them was South Albany Tuesday night. The loss to Staten. Staten with 7 goals in that game. And that shot will be over the top of the net. North Marion, the last 2 games have both been losses. They lost to Staten 4-0, and they lost to Cascades 6-3.
Ooh, late challenge could be a call. You left it go.
Referee says play on. And that's out. Be a throw-in coming up for North Marion.
Quite a lot of red, not a lot of green in that area of the field. I'm always watching Newport to see their structure of the field and how they're spreading the field, the way they're condensing on it, and sometimes they get caught in their own spaces, their own corners.
Newport had 7 players back that time to the 2 offensive players for North Marion. That ball goes out. Throw-in coming up for the Huskies.
For those at home, we're up on a mountaintop. We are perched above the game, so we get an outlook that most of you don't get to have at home. It's quite a lovely look. A late challenge once again. Luckily no card on this call. A ripped t-shirt though. Looks like number 10 has his whole back exposed on that one. I don't even know if he's aware of it yet. He might feel a nice cool ocean breeze coming on his back. You can see that right there. You see that, Dave?
Yes, I do.
Doesn't happen every game, but there it is. Wardrobe malfunction.
There's a kick. Knocked down in front. Back out. And that shot is wide to the right.
Looks like Marion might need a wardrobe change. So scandalous on the field, so scandalous. Here we go. Hopefully you can alleviate this wardrobe malfunction and be back on the field. I don't think the soccer world's ready for open back jerseys quite yet.
There may be a day.
I actually hope not, Dave.
All right, Reyes with the ball.
Returning to the field is Mario. He'll be wearing the number 13 for the rest of the game instead of number 10. Back to the football, hopefully.
All right, did I get that right? Mendoza now wearing 13 instead of 10. Is that what you said?
That's correct.
Okay, Romario Mendoza. There's the kick by Reyes. Cross midfield.
The midfield being the battleground of the field in most games for most teams. These 2 teams struggling to make sure they can control that center. Fighting for it. There it is.
Cleared out. That's Torres with the ball.
What a struggle. Nicely done. He's on. He's got a chance if he gets there first.
And the goalie comes out, deflects it. Nice job by the goalie. That's Cervantes.
A great challenge from the keeper. Excellent intensity on the field.
That was number 24 that was rushing forward for the Cubs, Jacob Spink.
One of their fastest players on the field. Just see him running a dash and a flurry. He is lightning on the field. He's been struggling with a few ankle injuries, but it's good to have him here tonight. Struggling for control and poise, just the patience on the field when you're young. Patience. It's a technique.
I'm sorry, did you say young people have patience?
No, I said no, of course not. Youth is wasted on the young, isn't it, Dave?
Yes, it is.
There we go. A proper challenge, loss of the ball. Huskies answer back. There it is. Still there, ball.
Both teams seem to be feeling each other out right now, although it seems like that we've played more of this game.
A proper shot. What a laser beam. Number 7 again, Edgar Lopez.
That is Lopez, and he's a very strong player.
That left foot is lethal. You got a glimpse of it right there, folks. If he gets a look, he's going to put it on goal. That one slightly over the top bar. Lucky is the Newport Cubs tonight. Might have been a hand, could have been. Call made. 3, Jose Cruz with an unintentional hand, called no less by the ref.
Reyes comes out. He'll take the kick.
You can hear the commotion on the field tonight. You can tell Newport is trying to get their game locked in. They're trying to get on the same page. No win there. Easy for the Huskies. Could have been. Here we go. Beautiful pass through. What a move. Oh, there we go. We got a chance here.
That's Julian Elizalde.
Shutting it down on the left side of the field for the Newport, making it hard on them tonight.
And that's going to go out and be a throw-in coming up for the Huskies.
You see some moments of glimmer and glory when these boys start to possess the ball. Both teams struggling to find their pace.
This is an Oregon West Conference game.
There it is. Could be another on. He's on.
Gonzalez working on the right side.
He goes to outlet. He goes through. He might have a chance here.
In front. A little chip shot there.
Oh, could have been.
And over the top of the net.
Romario just puts one over the top with a slight flick, and then boom from Gonzalez. One beamer. Could have been. He had a real look at it. You'll think about that one for the rest of the game. Next time he'll put it on, I'm sure.
Cubs had the ball. They kind of slowed things down in front, tried to get a good shot. Mendoza got the shot and chipped it over the net. Huskies.
Challenging through. Could be with that left foot. Here he strikes.
Nice block that time by Reyes. Down on his knees. Blocked the shot.
Reyes holding his ground. What a fortress in the back the Newport has. He's amazing. Always such composure in the backfield. He's a youngster too. He's still got another 2 years left from what I understand.
No, I think, well, this year and next year.
That's right.
Yeah.
But an excellent performance from what I've heard from last year. He was there at the state game.
Blocked 2 shots in the shootout.
Excellent. What a vet. No answer there. Newport gets a free ball. Let's see what they do with it.
Torres
Wonderful.
sends it off in the middle.
Could be on. Could be on. He's got the wheels for it. Go on. Go on. And a shot. Nothing there.
And
wide
left. Number 24, and that is Jacob Spink again with some speed. Came down, got a shot off. Was wide to the left.
If you only had the bird's eye view we had Drew running up behind him, had a real chance at a pass there. Could have been. Just timing is everything. Such is life.
Torres comes off. All right, Huskies.
Ricardo Gonzalez-Vasquez enters the field, taking the position of a striker. He sat out most of the first half, unlike him most of this season. It's good to see him up front. Let's see what he does. He's magic on the touch. Let's see if he can distribute as well. Newport gets the ball. They're off right now. They're pushing the line on defense. Newport's being held back by that strong defense holding the line. Could be just too much on it.
That time, the Huskies had 7 players back.
Jose Cruz for the Huskies. Set one through on the right side. A little too much pace on it.
All right.
Lopez wasn't able to stay with that pace. Let's see if they can get their timing down. They might be a real threat this evening.
Unofficially, we're halfway through the first half. There's the throw in. Luis Reyes. Reyes up high out to midfield. Elizalde
Here we go, some structure issues.
sends it forward, and Cervantes comes out and gets it.
Great hustle by Cayuga to make it all the way back there. Still struggling for possession, in control. Here we go, we got something coming, momentum as it is. The challenge from Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez. Left behind, no call from the ref.
Number 30, Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez. Forward. Reyes comes out, heads it away.
What leadership.
And that's going to go out. Throw-in coming up for the Huskies.
To see a keeper come out that far on a defensive challenge such as that just shows he's got confidence on the field. No hesitation whatsoever.
All right, ready for the throw-in. There it is.
If you're watching at home, you're noticing Newport is one side only team right now. They're playing closer to the right side of the field, even the left side wide open. Big hole and gap for them. They're going to have to address that at some point. They're crowded in. Seems to be ball hungry. They get lost in it. Hopefully they can adjust for that, find the structure.
Still no score. We're 22 minutes into the first half. Nice long throw.
Whoop,
There's a trip.
I've been seeing a bit of that. He might get booked. He's reaching for it. He's getting real trigger happy on that card. Almost there it is. He flicks it out. Yellow card it is.
It is a yellow card.
Romario once again.
That is on Mendoza, Romario Mendoza.
Ref trying to keep the composure of the field, making sure no one gets hurt tonight.
Okay, Mendoza sits down. On the kick here coming up, this is Lopez, Edgar Lopez, number 7.
That strong left foot waiting. You'll get a chance to look at it tonight and see if he's on point. They're structuring strong on the right side for the Huskies, pulling on a diagonal move here. They're looking for the cross, waiting for the pacing. Let's see if he's got the composure to put it in there for him.
We're ready. Lopez with the left-footed kick.
A beautiful spot, an opportunity. Not there for them tonight.
Cleared out.
Possibility for a counterattack here. Here
Set
it is.
forward.
On, still on. We're on. Go on now. There goes Chapito. Quickness is lightning on the outside. Watch his skill.
Jose Gonzalez.
Oh, there he is. He slides in. Where is it now? Ooh, could have been. Could have been.
Sends it to the middle. The goalie, Abe Cervantes, picks that up. Cervantes out to midfield.
And here we go. Proper. Cleared out. Newport takes the day again. Keep your eyes out for that 20, I believe it's 21 tonight. Jose Gonzalez on the outside. If he gets a touch on the ball, that captain there, he's smart and clever.
I mentioned earlier Drew Torres with 12 goals. Gonzalez has 11 goals and 2 assists.
Ooh, another body hit. That number 12 has gone twice now. Seems to be liking the grass tonight. That one he took to the body, he might have knocked the wind out of him. It is a contact sport, folks. Luckily the ref is there to keep charge of the game, and then he does, makes the call.
Dancing is a contact sport. This is a collision sport.
I don't know what kind of dancing you're doing there, Dave. Keep me off the dance floor when you're on there. Yo, no one wants to tangle with that man, I'll tell you that much. Oh, could have been an opportunity for a goal kick here. Proper response from a defender. Ben playing quite well tonight as a fill-in for Ronan.
Reyes with the ball. 15 minutes left to go here in the first half. No score. We are at Newport High School, Morrow Field. Newport nothing, North Marion nothing. In the first meeting between these two, neither team scored in the first half.
Oh, beautiful pass there from the keeper. Sets it up just quite nicely. They lost the ball in the front. Big opportunities from Reyes with kicks like that. What a piece of gold that is every time they get a kick from him.
It's like an extra weapon.
For sure. Just true threat.
Gonzalez Vasquez working in midfield there. Here's Lopez, Edgar Lopez. Very strong on the ball.
As you can see, they put 3 players on him. He's a true threat. Bodying him, playing through. Ref lets it play. Could have been. There's a put on the goal. Could have been just outside.
Okay.
Beautiful touch by number 20.
Lopez was in the corner with 3 players on him, and he still managed to get a ball in front of the net.
He's taking body and still playing the ball. He's a smart player. You can tell. He's got an eye on the pitch.
All right, I want to tell you about our title sponsor quickly, Clearwater Restaurant. They're proud to sponsor the defending state champion Newport Cubs soccer team. Clearwater Restaurant on Newport's Bayfront gives you a one-of-a-kind dining experience with breathtaking views, playful sea lions, and award-winning gourmet food with indoor and outdoor dining and a full bar and lounge. Here's to a great year from your friends at Clearwater.
Great possession of the ball right now. Newport is holding the ball, taking control of the game, and setting the pace. We've been waiting for this all game. Oh, but once again, the slight losses. Just the little things, guys.
Elizalde with the ball, sends it back and forward and out of bounds. Looks like Drew Torres set the check back in.
I can't help but see the goalie all night. He needs a pair of sunglasses. He's going to be seeing a blue dot on the other side of the field the rest of the game.
Exactly. He's still got his hands up in front of his face.
A beautiful win by Marion. Number 12 fighting them through the center. Number 8 as well. Both teams fighting in the center, trying to get possession of the ball.
Huskies come down with it, move forward. That's number 13, and that is Andres.
Newport takes it again. Strong challenge. There he goes. What magic. Ricardo with a man behind. Here he goes. Pushing through. He needs to pass. He needs to use his team. Too late.
Down in the corner.
Ruben Vera there challenging number 8. Ronaldo Ortiz. You see the two battling on. One's much smaller, David and Goliath on offense and defense. So you'll see that the rest of the game. Proper win for the Huskies, and there they go, charging forward.
Cleared away that time. That was a nice job by Tristan Wolf. Nice job in front defensively by the Cubs that time.
Both teams have been struggling to put the ball on the goal. Both keepers have not been challenged tonight. Balls have been outside, wide left and above the bar. We're waiting for that magic moment before the half ends.
Do we actually have a shot on goal so far? I don't think we do.
I think we might have had one, but one at the most. Ooh. But right now, Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez is struggling with his position to find his place. He's colliding with other players.
Here comes Lopez down the left side, trying to get forward.
Let's see what he does here with the ball. He brings him out to challenge. He knows you can beat him. He's got the foot skill. There he goes. You might get a call on the inside. Ref lets it fly. Thinks about it, lifts his whistle, lets it go. Surprising call from him.
Play on. Lopez hit the ground.
You can hear the crowd now, not very happy with that decision.
High kick. Reyes fields it.
Chance to build the momentum now for Newport.
10 minutes left to go here in the first half. No score.
Wide open spaces, but no faces there.
Reyes back and fields it. Throws it forward. Mendoza.
He's the calibration of the team. You'll watch him set the pace. Maturity on the field, patience. He's a true distributor. Watch his vision all game. He'll be there to distribute. A true team player. So that's why he's captain. And on, doesn't see it. team not communicating. The structure's there, but can they make the passes happen? The struggle might have been a call, left it go.
Here's Lopez.
That left foot, nothing there tonight.
Edgar Lopez. Lopez, a junior, has another year left. Throws it in. Mendoza forward. There's Torres.
Nothing tonight. Could have been, but a little too much on it from Ricardo Vasquez.
Torres, a very physical player. Still no score.
Communication's off tonight on the right side. They need to find their rhythm and the melody. They'll get another chance here with a throw-in.
Throw in for the Cubs. On the throw in, that's Gonzalez Vasquez. Torres down on the ball right in front of the goalie, but the goalie comes up with it.
A wonderful win. That was an excellent controlling pass there from the thigh. Great move by our defender on the left side, number 9, Jesse Garcia.
Garcia, and number 9, Jesse Garcia, is in fact a freshman.
You wouldn't know by the size of him. He's a real monster for the Newport, one of the bigger players on the team. I believe you'll see him for the next 3 years. He'll be out here playing for Newport. A real strong player, only getting better by day.
Okay, we got confused there. Number 9 is Newport is Jose Ponciano.
Oh, my fault there.
My fault. Yeah. We were looking at number 9 in North Marion. We're good.
Look at the rookie of the year right tonight, Dave.
But you're right. He is a big player. Ponciano is a big player. He is a junior.
Ah, that makes more sense to me. I was wondering what he was doing.
Seven minutes left to go here in the first half. Still no score. Here come the Cubs. Gonzalez sends it off on a wing to the left.
You can tell it's near the end of the half. The team is losing their structure slightly. Offense is getting separated from defense for the Newport Cubs. They need to find their structure, and they're trying to right here. Letting it set up. There's
Reyes back and gets it.
First half of unanswered for both teams. You can tell they're going to come in next half with a lot of energy to change that. Each team looking for their strike. I don't know if we're going to see it this half, maybe next half when they get a chance to hear from the coaches. Get fired up before they come back in. A let through, beautiful let for number 13 for the Huskies. Andre Sagabo.
Here comes Lopez again. Lopez down the left side. Sends the ball to the middle, but broken up. That's Gonzalez Vasquez to Gonzalez. Jose Gonzalez forward.
There he goes. What speed. Like a gazelle. Look at him prance through there. Dancing through. Great through pass. Here we go. He's got a real opportunity. Look at the patience. Come on. Let's see it. Don't get lost.
This is Gonzalez Vasquez, number 30 with the ball. Goes off to the right.
Oh, he gets bodied. Not a call there. Surprising effort from the referee. A real opportunity for Newport to answer there.
Newport that time came down the middle, dished it off to Gonzalez Vasquez. He moved off to the right and then got pushed off the ball. No call. Here comes a throw-in coming up. This is a throw-in for the Cubs. Number 20 on the throw-in, and that is Jorge Barrios. Krutzikowski usually handles those throw-ins. Not available tonight because of the red card on Tuesday night.
Well, you can see from moments like that when a player gets dropped off in the corner, Dave, and no one comes to answer him on his own team. You can see there's some trust issues if he's going to pass the ball, if he's going to hold on to it. We're going to need to see some more trust from the team to come to his answer and be there for him in a moment like that. It can be frustrating sometimes. You can tell this team is still struggling to find their rhythm, and hopefully they can before the state finals come and visit them again.
No score. 4 minutes left in the first half. Husky goalie finally has not got the sun in his eyes. He was down there long enough he could have had a suntan.
He might have. He might have. A real opportunity for the through ball. And it is. It peeks through. Could have been. I had a feeling on that one.
Lopez right in front on the ball, and Reyes comes out and saves it. Nice job by the goalie.
I apologize for those at home. When the ball comes into the 18 box, I get a little excited. Maybe with I amplify a bit. It's a bit of watching the too much Premier as a youngster. Ray Hudson was my hero. For those of you who don't know Ray Hudson, you should Google him. He's a real amazing commentator on the football pitch.
I've watched before. I know who he is.
And if you've never listened to him before, you'll use some vernacular that'll really pique your interest in the dictionary for a moment. I believe one of his favorite terms is magisterial. A magisterial cross from Vega. You'll listen to him all the time. A great commentator.
That has to be a British term, right?
Can be for those who are that posh, but
yeah.
Not me. Luckily, I'm not British.
All right, 3 minutes left to go here. Now, look, that's unofficial because I'm keeping time off of the actual time of day, not off the clock, because the clock on the field keeps time of day. But I estimate about 3 minutes. Here come the Huskies forward. They get it off to Lopez. Lopez
feeds on a beautiful through ball. Let's see if they make something happen out of it. No one there to answer. Could have been number 13, Andre Sagabo, there with the left strike.
And the shot was wide to the left. I'm sorry, wide to the right in front of the goal. Reyes had the angle cut down. Kick coming up for Reyes. Couple of minutes left here in the first half. Still no score.
It's cooling down and it's pretty quiet on the pitch tonight. You can tell the crowd's really docile, waiting for a goal to happen. Could be any moment now.
And there's a whistle.
Not sure where the strike was. Look off the ball there with Romario, receiving a little body from number 12. They've been going at it all game. They seem to be having quite a conversation on the field.
Up on the side. Oh.
Takes that one straight to the knocker. He wears it like a badge, no less, and walks it off. Number 17.
That's Isaiah Zarita.
Poised on the pitch.
Throw in coming up for the Cubs.
We've got some movement from Mario. He answers through. Could be a beautiful cross in here. Let's see what happens.
Gonzalez.
Up on the goal. No one there to challenge.
Jose Gonzalez chipped it in there. They were trying to get a run from Torres. The goalie stepped up and got it.
Abe Cervantes once again controlling the game from the backfield for the Huskies. An easy throw, could have been a call there. Sometimes a ref will call that on a let when he doesn't make a proper throw in all the way through in rotation, but he lets it go here.
Normally we recap the scoring at the end of the first half, and of course there isn't any.
Not much.
Send it back to Reyes. Reyes with the kick. We're in the final minute here of the first half. Still no score. Newport nothing. North
Real
Marion
opportunity
nothing.
here on the through ball. Nothing there. Another chance here. Let's see if they distribute.
See, the referee took a peek at his watch.
Could
Torres.
Be. Gonzalez is coming through on a tough challenge. He takes quite a tumble from it. Still struggling for structure, still struggling for the through ball. Almost. Both teams challenge each other all day long. It's going to be a close game tonight, you can tell. Looking for control, both teams. Trying to find the pace. This is what happens in games. And both teams are matching each other on skill level and possession. You can see when on an open ball, 50-50, both teams are struggling for it. They're hungry for it. You can see it every play. That's what I love about the game. You see some real fight for it. You see both teams want to win.
Huskies on the throw-in. This is number 8, and that is Ronaldo Ortiz. Long throw, trying to get it to Lopez.
As you can see, the structure tonight for Newport has brought the young star there, Edgar Lopez, into consideration as they put 3 players around him almost any time the ball reaches the left. If you've also noticed, the ball play for the Huskies has been predominantly on the left side of the field for them on their attacking side, the right side defending for the Newport. We haven't seen much structure on the other side. You notice that their strength is there with Lopez. I wonder if they'll be able to draw him away and stretch the field on the other side. We'll see in the second half.
Here come the Cubs.
Here's some momentum burning through. Could
Torres.
be. Torres gets a second chance here. What will he do?
Torres pushes the defender off the ball. Here
Got
comes Torres. Works his way inside, cleared away, right in front of the net.
True traffic. You see a strong defensive backing for the Huskies as they slowly collapse on every attack from the Newport. You'll watch them draw in on each time the ball comes through.
Torres tries to head it in towards the goal, cleared away. Gonzalez sends it back. Here comes Jose Gonzalez with the ball down the left side. Turns around.
Where's the movement off the ball? Looking for it still. He's got time.
Sends it back.
You can tell when an offender has such poise on the ball, when a defender won't challenge them. They're too threatened. You can stand almost still. An interesting call, that one. Offsides.
Offsides on the Cubs. Kick coming up. Huskies. Ortiz.
This could be one of the last plays of the evening for the first half. Could be a chance here. There he goes like a cheetah, running down the left side. He's got a real opportunity. Ooh, stopped in his tracks. Mario is tending to be somebody who can control the ball with such ease and grace. Stopped there in his tracks.
Throw in. Ball on the left side.
Here it comes. A real opportunity.
Spink, Jacob Spink.
Huskies
now they send it back.
Strong. They're off right now. Ooh.
Torres in the middle.
You saw the side ref there reach for the flag. No call. Gonzalez with the poise and the structure. There he goes. Once again, quick change of pace. Could be inside. Torres gives a slight poke. Nothing there. Still with possession and poise. Down the line, a real opportunity here. Here comes Newport charging through. No one there to answer back.
Cervantes down on the knees. Stops that shot.
Could be chance for a counter-attack. There's Lopez ready and waiting. Off the body. Nothing there. Newport with another chance to answer back before the half. There it is, cold, folks.
And that's it. That's the end of the first half. And our score at the end of 20 minutes of action. Score at the end of the half. Newport, nothing. North Marion, nothing.
Plenty of game to play, folks. Stay tuned for the second half.
All right, I want to tell you about our sponsors again. These are our sponsors who help bring you the action tonight for the Newport Cubs boys soccer team, our defending 4A state champion. Our title sponsor is Clearwater Restaurant. Clearwater Restaurant is proud to sponsor the defending state champion Newport High School boys soccer team. Clearwater Restaurant is on Newport Bayfront, and they give you a one-of-a-kind dining experience. We had a chance to to eat there last time we were down here, and the food is absolutely spectacular. It gives you that one-of-a-kind dining experience, breathtaking views, playful sea lions, and an award-winning gourmet food with outdoor and indoor dining and a full bar and lounge. Here's to a great year both on and off the field from your friends at Clearwater. Canyon Way Dental is focused on providing families with the most comfortable dental care on the Oregon coast. Dr. Hewlett and his experienced staff are ready to help you with all of your dental needs and your ongoing dental health. That's Canyon Way Dental. Our friends at Izzy's Pizza Buffet. Izzy's Pizza is a Northwest tradition going back 40 years. Izzy's has locations in Albany and Corvallis, as well as the Agate Beach Izzy's in Newport, which has an awesome view, and we had a chance to see that too. And they have absolutely great food. Izzy's Pizza, plus a whole lot more. Central Coast Soccer Association is proud to support the Newport Cubs boys soccer team. CCSA provides recreational youth soccer throughout Lincoln County. They have spring and fall leagues, and they have leagues for players as young as age 4. And La Roca Del Mar Mexican restaurant, they're in Newport. Come and enjoy what they serve. Good burritos, tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, and a good drink to go with that food. Fresh food made fresh every single day. Thank all of those people. If you get a chance, go by there and tell them thanks for bringing Newport boys soccer and patronize them for their support for our soccer. Well, Ricky, first half is over. Nothing. Kind of what's your thoughts about the first half, your analysis?
I would have to say tonight it's been a lot of fighting in the midfield. You've seen both teams contending back and forth in the 50-50 ball, challenge for the ball. They both are hungry for it. However, the pacing, both teams struggling to find their pacing tonight. I can't help but feel like both keepers have not been challenged, and that can be daunting for a keeper to know you haven't seen a true strike on goal yet. You haven't been tested. And that can be scary going into the second half. I'm sure they're thinking about what might be coming next once it does show up, because all it takes is one proper kick and you've got yourself a goal. So that's going to be a challenge for them answering back in the next half. Also on the pitch, what I've noticed is Lopez is their main threat. Will the Huskies find a way to have another threat on the right side of the field? Lopez being their left footer, he's going to come attacking from the left-hand side most of the game. We'll see if there's any structural changes for them in the second half.
They've centered their offense on Lopez on the left side and had as many as 3 players marking him at one single time. Is there any...
Which could only mean someone else is open on the field.
I was just going to say, doesn't that mean somebody else is open, maybe on the right, and maybe send a couple of balls over that way?
And I'm wanting to see if that'll happen, because that'll just enhance the game so much in this structure and poise, make it exciting for those at home and for those in the crowd tonight.
It's hard to kind of say what might be the difference in the second half offensively, because neither team has really mounted anything. Probably the most effective has been Lopez down the left, but for the Cubs, they've not really mounted anything on a consistent basis.
No, they're touch and go right now. You're finding them trying to find their structure and their trust within each other on the field. What I've been noticing is they answer back with a sort of moment of glory. It's kind of the cavalry gets sent in for a moment, and as you watch them charge, they get a real look at the goal. Once they're in the 18, I'm hoping that they find a bit of their poise to find their through ball and maybe their off-the-ball movement. You tend to see them, once they get in the 18, just get goal-hungry and shoot for the goal. What I hope to see from them is the possibility of, once they're in the 18, to find some magic, look for their other players and make something happen.
Both teams defensively have not given up a goal.
No.
Do you plan anything different in the second half defensively?
I think right now things are working out for both teams in their own structures. You're watching how the ball might be when a Newport is attacking. The Huskies will answer by a sort of swarm effect. They'll send their first man closest to the ball to challenge, and the 2 will cover and scope. So what I mean by that is they'll play on the backfield, following and kind of stalking the other players who are charging through on the through ball. But one thing I've noticed with the Huskies all games, they've been holding the line, really challenging the offsides and the sideline referee to make their calls. Tonight, as regards to the small opportunities that have come for the Huskies when attacking the Newport defense, has been the small mistakes. And what you found was when they played their last game against, who was it again? Staten? Staten scored 7 goals, but that was mostly from the small mistakes they capitalized. And I wanted tonight, with the small mistakes that happen on defense for the Newport, as they're missing Ronan and a few other people in their structure, if they're able to capitalize on those small, weak moments, because Newport tends to stay pretty stellar on the backfield, but those small moments open small windows for the Huskies to really make something happen. And they've had a few chances tonight.
The situation on Tuesday night, both those teams, Staten and Newport, came into that 4-0 in the Oregon West Conference. Staten was 7-0 overall. The Cubs were 7-1. It was a huge game. And, of course, the Cubs got beat 7-2, got beat pretty soundly. Right. Pulled their goalie late. Both teams pulled their goalies late and everything. Could that be affecting play at all tonight?
You know, whenever you're a team that tends to see, I believe that Newport has been undefeated for quite a while, since their state win, correct?
No, they had lost earlier this year to South Albany.
Their first division loss, no less, right? So
right.
This is the one that matters.
Right.
The one thing that I can think of with that is when you are a team that is a state champion one year and you come back, you've got a lot of expectations. And so sometimes when you're such as life, when you don't live to expectations, it can dawn on you if all that glitters is gold. If you're as strong as you once thought, the myth might be, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of expectations, but you also have a really big target on your back now. Everybody's looking for you.
Oh, they want a piece of you for sure. And if they can take you down, that's a badge they can wear. Taking down the state champs, saying that, you know, this is a different year, this is a different time. That was then, and this is now. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The one thing I keep thinking about in regards to Newport taking the loss recently is, you know, with anything that happens on the pitch, if you focus on whatever you focus on will flourish, you know, such as life, that if you're focusing on the negatives, you're going to stay there in the negatives. And so much of what tonight is about answering and being in the now. And I'm hoping tonight that they can do just that.
They have gotten good goalkeeping tonight, the Cubs have, from Luis Reyes. And
absolutely.
There's been a couple of times that he has come out and made a stop. The one time when Lopez was breaking in on him and he came out and got the ball. But he's recovered from Tuesday night when he faced an onslaught. There were many times it was a single player in on the goal and there was nothing he could do.
And that's when you see sort of a veteran approach from a youngster, that he bounces back from that experience and he's answering tonight, not letting anything in tonight, not giving him any chance whatsoever.
Well, we got a chance. You mentioned your background is in soccer in South Africa.
That's correct.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, wow. All right. So where I come from a place, I was born in Cape Town.
Okay.
And Cape Town is a beautiful city. You know how America is called a melting pot? South Africa is so much of the same. We have 11 official languages. We have so many cultures that all impede on each other, and so much cultural and historical sort of collision, if you will. Both politically and spiritually and all the rest. What a place to be from. What that does to the game of soccer is it makes it colorful.
South Africa is making huge strides athletically in a number of sports lately. I know I believe they have the world record holder in the 400-meter dash.
That is correct.
His name is Wayne something. I've forgotten what his last name is. But they're making headway in a lot of different sports.
Absolutely. We come from a sort of warrior background. So much of South Africans are so built into the world of athletics and the world of being active. And one thing I think about in regards to athletics in general, here come Newport charging on the field, answered by the crowd. That's got to be confidence building. More about my life later, but mostly what I think is the color of life. Color is the game of football, and it's a beautiful game. Your background brings in your experience on the field, and tonight you watch a very diverse team for the Newport Cubs, as well as for the region. This team for Huskies is mostly Hispanic. And what you get to see is so much of that cultural influence color the game and the pace. And so many of their influences are here as well. You watch some of these players, and you see them emulate their heroes as well from their home countries.
I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on with American soccer right now.
It's booming. It's happening.
The star player of the team is a 18-year-old kid. Well, he just turned 19. He's Plastic is his last name, and he scored a bunch of goals here over the period of time. But soccer seems to be on the rise from an American team standpoint lately. They brought Bruce Arena back as head coach, and they're doing much better.
Absolutely.
Jurgen Klinsmann didn't work out.
No, it didn't. But, I have to tell you what, watching American soccer over the years grow and grow has only been nothing but impressive. What a country that also loves its athletics and loves its sports, and what a great heart for them. You watch, again, that cultural aspect come into the game, the intensity from the Americans. I love watching American football and watching them get excited. It's a privilege to be here tonight to talk about this game, just in general, just celebrate the game itself. I've been lucky enough to become an American citizen, so I wear that with pride as well. It's a real privilege to be here tonight.
Now, I noticed Spink at midfield there. He was turning around and flashing some kind of a hand signal to some of the other players. What could that have been?
Sometimes in the beginning of the game, you watch people coming on their heels, and they might be trying to answer them either with a high-paced motion, right, catching them off their guard, sending the ball down the line on a long ball, or they're just going to play it back and hold control.
Okay. Second half underway here.
And there we go. They're going for poise. They answer back by controlling the ball. Nothing breaks down a team more than watching the ball just go past you all night long. And they're going to try to do that now, break them down and control the ball. This is what happens in European ball. This is what happens in Latin American ball. That's what makes the game beautiful.
This half started at 6:56, so 40 minutes should take this to about
an opportunity, though.
7:34.
Slight mistakes there.
And knocked away.
Still some struggle to get poise. There it is. Gonzalez on the upkeep. Through ball through. Here we go. A real chance. Putting on the wheels. Keeping it in. Still inside. Go on.
All right. There's a whistle. The Cubs are in their red uniforms, white lettering. They're moving from our right to our left. North Marion, they're green and uniforms, white lettering, and they are moving from our left to our right. Let our cameraman know, Ryan Johnson. Ryan, the sunset is approaching, and if we find a time, we're going to get a camera shot of the sunset over there. Just underway here, second half action. No score. We played to a 0-0 draw first half. I guess I should say 0-0, right?
You can say whatever you like to say.
All right.
In Rome. When in Rome, Dave?
When in Rome, I'm doing what the Romans do, that's for sure. All right, there's the throw in.
Poise on the field. They're looking to control the pace.
Ponciano sends it back to the goalie, Reyes.
There Newport goes, trying to set their integrity on the field, trying to set their pace. The only job of the Huskies is to dismantle that motion and send it the other way. And that's what you're going to see from some real fight tonight.
Forward. Knocked away in the middle.
Some off the ball contact there, called it. But in the opposite way. He doesn't like it. He's going to have to walk that one off. Oop, could have been a hand. No call. It's hard for me, Dave, coming in from, I play in the stands and you hear me shouting and hollering like all the rest, so it's hard for me to have the composure tonight. I'm doing my best. I'm sitting on my hands. I'm doing what I can tonight to stay with the game.
Nothing wrong with enthusiasm.
A long cross.
Would you rather be at a game where nobody yelled? No.
But no one likes that guy in the crowd who just can't keep it on the lid, right? And here they give me a microphone. Who thought this was a good idea? I'll tell you, it was Ryan Johnson. You can send him an email.
Having some expert insight is great.
Oh, you're giving me the expert now. Look at this. Such accolades. Thank you, Dave. A ball one for Newport there on the challenge.
So far, do you notice anything different about how Newport is playing?
Yes.
One, they seem to be making longer
that's
kicks.
A late hit. Could be a call.
Let's see.
Nothing there. Surprising. That was a real body shot to the back of the head.
It was.
Number 24 took that to the back of the head. Jacob Spink. Surprised it wasn't a call. He's still talking to the ref. No response. What you're seeing right now from both teams is a change in the structure. So as you can see right now, Newport's still crowding in quite a bit on the defense. And what you're noticing is that they have only one striker in the front now, kind of mimicking what they were seeing from the Huskies in the first half of last game.
It seems to me that Newport is sending longer balls down the field and more towards the middle.
They are. The thing is they're trying to build in the backfield. Interesting call there. Stepped out of bounds.
There's the throw in.
You're watching them trying to control the ball in the backfield, trying to lull them in. And once they can bring them further into their backfield, then they're going to try to send the ball on the long ball. It's an interesting strategy. I haven't seen it from this year. I'm not sure exactly what's going on in the center there. You're watching a lack of presence from the Newport team. Ooh, quick answer back from number 7. Reyes again stepping way out. What leadership. A true risk, but there he goes.
Took a big risk that time, did Luis Reyes. He came out. If he missed that at all, it was going to be a goal, and he hammered it off to the right.
Here we go, a real chance for Newport. Still no touch on the ball. Ooh,
Ponciano.
A call, there it is once again.
Ponciano came forward, and he gets charged with a foul.
That's our third one in a row from Newport, and tonight you might see the ref pull the card if he doesn't like what he sees.
Kick coming up.
Once again, you see a structural change. They're almost changing to a 3-3-3-1. Different from Newport from the first half.
Long ball that time. Headed down towards the goal. Reyes goes up and gets it. Ponciano. And they're going to send it back to Reyes.
You can see there now that structure 3-3-3-1. Different for Newport from the first half when they were playing a 4-4-2.
Cubs move Alex Aparicio up front, number 22.
You're starting to see a lot of off-the-ball contact from both teams right now. It's going to eventually come up in the calls from the ref.
Chip by Gonzalez towards the middle.
Oh, we might have a chance here.
There's a shot.
Beautiful save.
Cervantes, a hard shot, goes down and blocks it.
That was a close call from the sideline ref. Did not make the call for the offsides earlier. Mario had a real chance at the goal.
There's Gonzalez, Jose Gonzalez.
Great magic on the field with those feet.
Off to Aparicio.
Could have been another hit off the body. No call. He could be taking his seat in just a second. That player, number 22 for Newport, took a hit.
That's Alex Aparicio, number 22.
Once again.
This is Lopez, the left-handed shot, and wide to the left. Very wide to the left. I want to remind you about our title sponsor, Clearwater Restaurant. They're proud to sponsor the defending state champion Newport High School boys soccer team. Clearwater Restaurant is on Newport's bayfront and gives you a one-of-a-kind dining experience with breathtaking views, playful sea lions, and a winning gourmet food menu. And they have indoor and outdoor dining. And they have a full bar and a lounge. Here's to a great year on and off the field from your friends at Clearwater's.
Romario contending that he's playing. Both captains talking to the ref now, trying to plead their case for a card. Number 7 asking him to pull it. You can see him there with a hand gesture. Romario telling him to back off it. He's playing a little bit to the body tonight. A little late on the call. Nonetheless, that is the second time the ref has had to talk to Romario for off-the-body contact. Off-the-ball contact, sorry.
There's the kick towards the middle.
Well, could be an offsides call. Nothing from the sideline ref. Play it on. Newport answers back. Clear to the center. Could be an answer from them.
Oh.
Wide to the right.
A nice driving kick, but off to the right, wide right.
Number 12.
Number 12, forward.
Elvis Gomez had a real opportunity on a loose ball. Took a shot at the goal, wide to the right.
Gomez, a senior, missed to the right.
You see in moments like that when defenses are struggling to clear out and they clear out to the center, that is a garbage picker's dream. And there was Gomez with a real strike on it. Could have been a magic moment for the Huskies.
Crowd getting pretty excited.
The visiting team there really challenging the Newport. Putting it on a show, could have been there. They're calling for their goal. Still holding on the ball, distributing. Slightly off pace.
As you can hear, those fans right below us, those are North Marion fans. They're chanting.
Hungry for a goal. Spinks with an opportunity here. He's slightly outnumbered.
Spinks in the middle. Ball taken away. And that's going to go out.
What I'm surprised to see from the Newport tonight is not a lot of team structure. You see a lot of guys holding on the ball for more 2 or 3 or 4 touches. Not a lot of team ball on the offensive side. 1, 2, 3.
This is Julian Elizad. Hits
Strikes
his own player. Hits Spink in the back.
See the frustration from Newport right now to make something happen.
Certainly Newport is kicking the ball harder on those shots than they did in the first half. Ponciano up front, and that's Aparicio. Ponciano number 9, Aparicio 22 right in front of us.
A real opportunity here.
Gonzalez.
Going off shirt pull there, no call. Does he make the call? Here we go. Number 19 for the Huskies was playing to the body. Rene Ramos was holding on to Jose Gonzalez's shirt, pulled on the back, pulled to the ground, and made the call from the ref. He has a real chance for a goal, folks. Let's see what happens.
Ramos is a sophomore. There's the shot.
Strike it. It's in the goal. My goodness. Goal! My God, and a beautiful flip from Jose Gonzalez. What a celebration. A beautiful put on the upper 90. Could you put any perfect ball on that? That was a masterpiece of a shot. They can't even believe it on the Huskies side. My goodness, folks, if you could watch that again in slow-mo. That is a professional free kick. My goodness, what a take.
Gonzalez with the shot. Headed it towards the outside right corner. It bent just under the crossbar. The goalie couldn't get there, and it went in. That coming at 11 minutes into the second half. Let's see, we'll give that credit. That's number 21, Jose Gonzalez with the goal.
That was an amazing strike. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm excited. I got the hair standing on the back of my neck. Did you see that? That was a beautiful free take on the kick. He bended it from the left-hand side of the field, put a bend on the right part of the goal, upper 90 for him, took it off the bar. You saw the keeper just watching that majestic shot. He was stuck on his heels watching that shot. What an awesome shot from our Jose Gonzalez of the Newport Cubs.
Unassisted the goal for Gonzalez, and that ties him for the team lead with Drew Torres. They both have 12 now. 1-0.
For a youngster to take a strike like that, look professional. That's one of the things you dream about. You dream about as an old man sitting on your couch telling your grandkids, you should have seen me play in high school. That was a heck of a shot. That was magic.
The situation is that Gonzalez took it upon himself to get that goal. And he did, lifted the team. It's 1-0 now. Let's see if that opens up the floodgates or if that...
my goodness. I'm not sure if you can see this at home, but we got this replay here. Oh, what a magic shot. You saw him take a poise, set up his team, and once he struck the ball with a fierceness, left everyone else in that dust. They all just were spectators in that front row seats of that beautiful strike by Jose Gonzalez. I'm going to write home about that one. That was magic. See these American Oaks, they can play football at its best. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Dave. I'm not going to step on your tongue, I promise, but I just get excited. That was excellent football.
Ponciano to throw it in for the Cubs. He does. Into Gonzalez, the goal scorer. Gonzalez just set that up, took aim, curled it in right under the right crossbar. Got to be careful now that you don't give up a quick goal. That ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in coming up. Throw-in for the Cubs.
Once again, you see how this Husky team will respond to that goal. There's this franticness on the field right now. They're hungry. They want the equalizer, and they should. They're going to attack now as much as they can. Watch their structure slightly change as they become more of an attacking field. Newport's job now is to become just the same. Keep the pressure on and make sure that they play in the backfield. Slight lift to the leg. Might be a recall back. He's pulling him back.
Throw-in coming up here.
He calls him back to the line. Said he had too much of the field to eat.
There's the throw-in.
A real fight for it on the right-hand side of the field. Romero, and as well as number 11, Ruben Vera, struggling on the right side to make something happen. Here we go, distribution of the field, spreading it out. Well done by Newport. Watch them poise and hold possession. Well done.
Ponciano that time, and Aparicio was ahead on the left. He
There's
was yelling for the ball.
Defense is held out by the leadership of Reyes. Once again calling for his field.
Reyes with the kick. Nice long kick. And sent back to midfield.
Edgar Lopez, the main attacker for the Huskies tonight, is just pacing the field like like an animal in the zoo, waiting for that ball. He's got a wild eye for it. And if he gets a chance, you know he's going to take a shot.
Throw in.
Here we go as the Huskies restructure themselves and become an attacking team, pushing all their players up, leaving one behind for Torres.
Everybody pushed forward.
A lot of body on the ball. Ref decides to take it the other way.
So the Huskies now moving everybody up.
You can see some frustrations from the bench there at the Huskies as they feel the calls are not going their direction. Could be a nice poke. Beautiful stop by the defender.
Torres tries to get to the ball. Sent forward. And headed back to Reyes. That was Lopez who was charging forward there.
Here we go. Might be a chance. Yes. No. Called it on a hand from the sideline judge. Wasn't intentional, but called no less. Unlucky.
There's the kick.
Once again, the game is won in the center of the field, and there's Newport taking charge. Controlling the ball and the pace. They're playing possession ball, but they have to play off the ball no less.
It goes out. Aparicio will throw it in. Now he's going to leave it for Ponciano to throw in. Jose Ponciano.
What you see now from the Huskies is a real structural issue. Watch as they leave all of the field open until Lopez. That entire part of the field is owned by the Newport Cubs at this moment. They're strictly defensive because they do not want to let up another goal.
They've got Lopez in a box. 4 of the Cub players got Lopez in a box. Here comes Gonzalez.
It's a strategy that could play against the Huskies if they're not too careful.
Out of bounds throw in. Ponciano gets it in quickly.
Beautiful structure. There it is, distributing to the field, spreading the defense once again.
Elizalde.
Could be. Not there. Ooh, another off the bodies challenge. Ref chooses not to call it, no less. That was an interesting call. He's letting them play football tonight, folks.
This is the goalie, Abe Cervantes. A high kick, short kick, and high.
No one there to win it. Again, the off the body count. If it's not played to the ball, they will make the call. Ricardo knows better than that.
This is Lopez. Sets it up for a left kick. Nope. Lopez is going to move forward. Going to get himself in position since he's the real offensive threat. 1-0. Cubs lead.
Could be a chance here. Beautiful take. Almost.
There's a head. Reyes goes up and gets it. Reyes, not the tallest player on the field, but he can jump, and he went up and got that one.
The control is important here for Newport as they hold the ball. Could have been a wonderful distributive moment from Ricardo.
Gonzalez Vasquez.
Thank you very much, Dave. Oh, and they answer back on the counter. A real struggle in the front.
This
playing
is
the
Lopez.
body. They might have a penalty if they're not too careful. There's a flag waving. Interesting to see here. There's a flag waving. She's calling for something that might be in the box. The ref chooses to take it the other way.
Exactly. The ball's going to go to the Cubs.
Interesting call there. It could have gone. That was interesting. A little bit scary for those fans of Newport. They might have had a penalty against them.
Cubs.
You're watching the Newport team on their free kicks and on their distribution from defense to offense. Slight mistakes, and those mistakes could be big windows for the Huskies to capitalize on.
Throw-in coming up for the Huskies. Right in front of us, there's the throw in, a
Absolute
long throw.
Gorgeous throw in. What a move. Jose Gonzalez putting on magic. He takes it. No call there. Oh, there it is. Loss of the advantage, sorry. And a call there.
Jose Gonzalez hits the ground, and there's the referee's signal.
There's Romario asking for a call, asking for a card there. They felt like that was unfair and a late call. That could have been a real strike at the goal if he had not been taken out.
No yellow card. Throw in coming up. There's Ricardo.
Now they're calling for their 10 feet.
Ricardo Gonzalez.
The yellow called. I had a feeling.
And that's going to be a yellow card. It is, in fact.
The reason for that, I believe, is because when you've got a real challenge like that to take a scoring opportunity away from a team and then to follow it up by standing within the 10 feet of the free kick, you're suddenly impeding the forward motion of a team. The ref will not allow that because it seems to be that it's an unfair and unsportsmanlike move.
All right, I've got us now at about halfway through the first half. We don't have a running clock on the field, but about halfway through the first half.
The visiting team's crowd amping up their defense to respond. Newport might have a real goal scoring opportunity here. They're not going to waste it.
This is Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez on the kick. There's the kick. Low kick. Blocked.
Missed opportunity. Oh my goodness, called on a handball on the inside. Apparently he did not take that ball well off the hit. A strong strike by Ricardo Vasquez Gonzalez. He gets a second chance here. We'll see what kind of magic these three pull. Tristan
Wolf, number 7.
Tristan Wolf, Jose Gonzalez, and Ricardo Vasquez have a real opportunity for a goal-scoring opportunity. I wonder who will take it. They're deciding now.
That's Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez, that's Jose Gonzalez, and that's Tristan Wolf, all standing around the ball. The wall sets up.
These are the moments that Drew Torres often scores goals by picking up garbage.
There's the kick.
Oh! On the outside, folks. I thought that was on the inside. Sorry to get so excited. I thought that was on the upper 90.
Okay,
no goal.
Hits the the left post. That's Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez. Score remains at 1-0. There's a long kick that time by Cervantes. A long kick.
A chance just oop. Beautiful defensive move by Newport. And what a move. Zidane would have kissed those boots. What a move, folks. He's got time, wasting the clock. If they're going to give it to him, they're going to take it.
Reyes with the kick. Knocked down. Only goal of this game scored by Jose Gonzalez on a free kick. Bent it into the net.
Don't remind me what a magic moment. Takes me back. That was a real lightning strike of a kick and put it right on the post. We'll see if there's any more other things like that tonight. Some real magic moments.
There's Gonzalez with the ball now. He's going to send it back to Reyes.
Wonderful control on the ball. You can see why he's captain. Some real pressure on the defense. They're still maintaining. Reyes, a true vet, puts it up front for them. A wonderful response from Romario.
Ball goes out. Throw-in coming up for the Cubs. The throw-in to Gonzalez.
Challenged by 3 to 4 players there. No chance. Structure is still interesting for the Newport as they are crowded where the ball is. Look on the weak side for Huskies to answer back. That number 4 has so much field to work with. Same with number 3. Felipe Ortega and Jose Cruz own part of the field right now because Newport gives it up. That's real estate, folks. Here we go, distributing. Jose puts the ball through, could have been.
Trying to get a pass forward to Drew Torres that time and knocked away.
Loose ball contact. You're watching some real fighting going on in the middle of the field.
Gonzalez Vasquez taken away. Cubs come back.
Well, there again, late on the ball, late on the contact. The ref is allowing them to play tonight. At any point, there could be an equalizer, folks. This game is still close. 1-0 is no lead. Watch the contact there once more. Physical game, pulling. Nope, no calls. He has the whistle in his mouth. Lets it play for the advantage.
Torres works his way to the middle.
He lulls
Gonzalez down the sideline.
Lulling him in, and there he puts on the footwork. Might have a chance to come inside. Kicked outside by number 18, Brian Papaya. Yeah, off the throw-in. An opportunity. Off the ball, moving from Newport. There it is. Could be on the... Oh, no one there. Could have been another call for a handball, but nothing there. Received by Drew Torres. Tries to put the magic on. Nothing there. Instead gets contact. Draws a call.
Torres in the middle. Huskies, a kick forward. Lopez is down there but didn't turn around and see the ball coming.
Ooh, a 50-50 challenge could have been. Lopez puts it on the line. Nothing there. Wide to the left.
High shot over the top of the net. Want to remind you of our sponsors. Canyon Way Dental is focused on providing families with the most comfortable dental care on the Oregon coast. Dr. Hewlett and his experienced staff are ready to help you with all your dental needs and ongoing dental health. Also, our friends at Izzy's Pizza Buffet. Izzy's Pizza is a Northwest tradition going back 40 years. They have locations in Albany and Corvallis, as well as the Agate Beach Izzy's in Newport, which has an awesome view and great food. Izzy's Pizza plus a whole lot more. 1-0, our score.
Two players. Will he pass and distribute to his team? There we go. Some maturity. I know look pass from Ricardo Vasquez Gonzalez. Holds on to the ball. Possession is held by Newport. They need more of that in the field. There it is, distribution. Holding the maturity on the field, playing like a real caliber team tonight, Newport. There it is, still there, ball, holding it. A through ball put on the outside to Ricardo Vasquez Gonzalez. He's got an opportunity to go to the goal. Let's see what he does. There he is. See the look and the pass. Puts it on goal, weak to the left.
Just wide to the left on the shot. Gonzalez knocked the ball down, moved around, got a shot off on his right foot and hooked it just inside or outside the post on the left.
What a threat he is as an individual player, but what he could become if he uses his teammates. As the season goes on, you'll see him need to do that. They play as a team, they win as a team, they lose as a team, no less. Let's see if the Newport Cubs can find their way.
About 13 minutes left to go in this one. 1-0 Cubs lead over the North Marion Huskies. Cubs need this after a 7-2 loss on Tuesday night to Staten.
We have a few subs on the field for both the Huskies and for the Newport Cubs.
Maybe I could tell our producer, Ryan, if you can turn the lights on here, it would help us a little bit. Wherever they are, I know, I don't see where the switch is.
We're in a dark cave. There we go.
There we go. Now I can see the roster.
These old bats up here are doing their best.
All right.
No, that wasn't at you, Dave. That was at both of us.
I can see now. All right.
Another scoring opportunity off a free kick, but this time for the Huskies. Let's see what they do with it.
Husky free kick coming up.
Absolutely marvelous cross right into the pitch. Deflection off of Newport. They clear it. And they maintain possession. Nope, lost
out of bounds.
This time.
It'll be a throw-in coming up and throw-in for North Marion. If you can remember, Ricky, we haven't had many corner kicks in this game.
No, I think we've had only but one.
I think one is the total. Here come the Cubs.
Cayuga with the wheels. tries to keep maintaining the ball, but they lose it on the outside. Giving the ball back to the Huskies.
7:25 our time, which means there's about 11 minutes left to go in this game. 1-0 Cubs with the ball. Well, we actually got a free kick coming up for the Huskies. Our only goal of the game, that was by Gonzalez, Jose Gonzalez, coming with 11 minutes played in the second half. On a free kick, curved it in the net. Free kick coming up here.
Real opportunity here. On the outside, off a header from Lopez. You got to look at it, but he didn't quite connect. And a beautiful cross from their number 8, Ronaldo Ortiz. And Lopez tried to connect off the header, but it wasn't quite there. As you can see, though, tonight, the free kicks have been the most threatening part of the game for both teams. Anything can happen here, and the equalizer is 1 kick away. Newport needs to stride through and maintain their possession of the ball or strike another goal.
There's Reyes' kick out to midfield.
Newport ball.
That ball goes out. A throw-in coming up for the Cubs.
Throw-ins are real threats. There's no offsides on a throw-in, and there they are. Beautiful clearance by number 8. Once again, Ronaldo Ortiz. And they have a counter-attack. Lopez there to respond on the ball. He puts it on the goal. Luckily, there he is. Our man of the hour, Reyes.
Reyes with the save.
Lopez there looking for it to strike for the keeper out of position. But straight to the keeper it was.
Cervantes comes out and gets that one.
Calls him off. Real maturity from the keeper tonight. A real opportunity to Lopez. He gets his chance to shine. Let's see what he does with it. Does he utilize his team? He draws another defender. Tries to fight through. Nothing there. 4 players from Newport were on that defensive exchange. If only our young man could see what was happening from our standpoint, he would see his other players are open and wide for a free kick.
North Marion sending Lopez forward by himself. And if he would just look behind him, he'd see other players coming up. But Lopez is their strongest player.
What you can see from the Newport tonight is their strategies. The more players they put on Lopez, the more pressure he obtains.
And Reyes jumps up and gets that ball.
The more defenders they put on Lopez on any attacking stride, the more he has to look down at the ball to make sure he maintains possession. The more he looks down at the ball, the less he's going to distribute. A through ball there, allowed. Spinks get a chance at the goal. Does he finish? Over the top crossbar, no chance.
All right, Spinks that time with a shot, hits the top crossbar.
An amazing let from the side keeper to not call the offsides on that. Beautiful timing on Spinks to make that run through. Again, he is lightning fast tonight, folks. If only he had the touch to finish, he would have had a free goal there. A real opportunity for Newport.
7 minutes left to go in this game, 1-0 Newport.
Could have been a handball there, no call. Ooh, a let through. Oh, nothing there. Huskies will fight for another chance. Again, it's been back and forth tonight. Does it put the ball through? He does. Again, Spinks with the speed. Not there. Cervantes with an easy save.
All right. Sends the ball back out to midfield. 1-0 again, our score. Cubs lead. Ponciano.
Nice control. The 2 captains there working together. Look at that magic. My goodness. And the ball was put through. We got a chance here for Ricardo. We have another corner, our second of the game.
Corner kick coming up. That's Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez, who's going to go over and take it on the left.
I love watching those 2 captains in the center, number 13, Mario, and number 21, Jose Gonzalez. They are the dreamers of dreams, and they are the music makers of this pitch.
There's the kick, a low driving kick in the middle, headed outside.
Ooh, nothing there. Easy ball for Cervantes. As they push forward, a counterattack begins for the Huskies, but no one there to charge through.
6 minutes left to go here.
Ooh, another tough challenge. Draws a foul. He might have to walk off. He took a true hit there.
That's Spinks who hit the ground, number 24. Free kick coming up for the Cubs.
Trying to walk that one off. He man it through and find his pace. There's an awesome ball through. Gonzalez had a chance, keeps it and maintains possession. No, called on the sideline ref. Again, these free kicks tonight have been the most threatening for both teams.
5 minutes left to go in the game, 1-0, Cubs. Lopez moves forward. The Cubs have 4 players around him. They're pretty much just going to keep everybody covered on him. There's the ball loose.
What a hustle from number 20.
That is
Johan Vasquez had a real chance there, put the wheels on him. Still Huskies ball. No off the ball movement coming right now. Flat-footed as they are, Huskies still try to fight for the ball. A real chance here from way out. Reyes has plenty of time to control the ball off the chest, doesn't even choose to strike up, draws him in, wastes the clock. He knows what he's doing in the backfield. Real professional in the goalkeeper for the Newport Cubs. What a strike, too.
Play at midfield.
Still maintaining possession. Real off the ball. You see they've been working on that.
North Marion's going to have to get forward if they're going to get an equalizing goal. Lopez in the middle, can't get to the ball. Here come the Cubs.
What a challenge. Ricardo see the line. Will he see it? Dancing around, still no pass. Still holding on to the ball. Where's the pass? There it is. Nice draw in. Jose Gonzalez got a chance at the goal. He passes through.
Ball loose, still in
Mario
front.
Struggling, no, it's nothing there. And the Huskies shut it down.
4 minutes. 4 minutes of action left.
As you can see, the Cubs maintaining most of the game on the defensive side for the Huskies. But watch the Huskies respond. They are a counter-attack team tonight.
That's Lopez. Now he does have the ball.
Another
and he goes down.
Strike, no call. The ref's calling fair play. Surprising call. He did take a body from number 30 on the Newport team. And here come the Huskies charging back. Sorry, the Newport Cubs charging back on the weak side. Nothing there.
A ball in front, knocked away. Cubs still with the ball, trying to get something into the middle.
Looking for a call, nothing there. Romario on the backside, there might be a penalty here, folks. And the call is made as such. Tonight, the Huskies feel like the calls have not gone in their favor. A dangerous play by the defender. I didn't get my eyes on it, but there it was. Romario with a chance to send the Newport Cubs one step further to victory. You know that the Huskies are going to contend this one for the rest of the evening. They might even draw another card there. Ref calling for time. They're going to have a little chit-chat, it seems. They changed the goalkeeper for the Huskies. Cervantes taken out, replaced by what I imagine is Colby Gagnella.
Colby Gianella.
There we go.
Into the net. All right, a shot coming up.
Tonight, Romario is wearing number 13 after his jersey was ripped. He's taking the penalty kick.
Penalty kick coming up. It's going to be taken by Romario Mendoza.
If the ball is deflected, the play is live. So we'll see the response from both defense and offense. See if they keep coming fresh off the bench. We'll have any chance to put a glove on it. Here's the poise and concentration of their team captain in Newport. Let's see what he does here. Still
Mendoza lines up. Gianella in goal.
There's conversation between number 7, Edgar Lopez, and the referee, begging for some more fair calls going their way this evening. They feel like they've been shortchanged. The ref's still having a conversation. We'll take that free kick when they're done consulting. You can tell Edgar Lopez is making the case for his team. He feels like they've been shortchanged tonight. And there they go. They go separate ways.
Okay, they're waiting for the referee to signal play start. Mendoza with a free kick.
Still some thoughts of uncertainty from the Zebra himself. There goes the ref coming back to chime in from the coach's review on the call. The coach feels he's also been shortchanged. He's using his captain to talk to the ref. Moments like this, folks.
And the referee's going to go over and talk to the head coach, and that is Rafael Paleza.
Moments like this, you know that the coaches are going to feel shortchanged. A 1-0 game and a call on the inside when they feel like they've not had the calls go their way most of the game. The ref is going to have to plead his case tonight. All players from the bench on the Huskies teams are up. Same with the Huskies. All those involved are passionate for the game. They want fair calling, and they're making their case for it.
When we started all this, when the penalty kick was called, there was about a couple of minutes left to go, and the clock's been stopped since then. So we're still waiting. After the penalty kick, I think we'll have about 2 minutes of action.
And all this can do for a keeper in a moment like this is freeze him a bit. Plenty of time to just stare at the ball and stare at the contender coming his way. It must be a daunting task to make the save. If he does, he'll give his team a real chance to equalize in the minutes after.
Mendoza. There's a signal. We're ready. He checks with Mendoza, checks with the goalie. We're ready. There's the whistle. Mendoza approaches the ball. The kick.
A beautiful
blocked.
save. No answer back. Wow, what chance for the Huskies to get one here. How unlucky. The keeper made a fantastic save. A call again. There might be a card. No call on it. Unbelievable. You can tell that they are fighting for a call. They feel they've been shortchanged once again by the referee.
That was Lopez, who was tackled and fell down, and he immediately turned around and yelled at the referee.
Mario has pulled himself a red card tonight. First the yellow, then the red. He felt like he had enough warnings all evening. He'll have to march off the field, and Newport now plays with 10 people on the field, 10 players on the field.
Lopez was knocked down, jumped up, turned around, yelled at the referee, "Where's the call for me?" And he got it. A red card on Mario Mendoza.
That's going to come back and haunt him. I think that'll take him out of the next game, correct?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. Such drama tonight. The ref again pulled aside to deal with the coaches. Ollie Richardson pleading his case, saying there's been contact all game.
Coach Richardson talking with the referee. Now remember, Newport leads this game 1-0 on Jose Gonzalez's goal. That penalty shot, the kick by Mendoza, blocked by the goalie, Gianelli.
That was a fantastic save. What structure, what poise. He just held his own on that back line and saved his team from going up another.
There's a long kick forward.
Ooh, could sneak through. Confusion in the backfield. It's cleared. Huskies are desperate for an equalizer here.
I can't tell you the exact time left, but it's no more than a couple of minutes. Huskies send the ball back forward, trying to get it to Lopez. It's going to go out.
You better run that ball down to get it back into play. The Huskies are fired up. They want their team to equalize here. Here's a real opportunity for them. Let's see if they capitalize.
Throw in coming up.
Here we go. And the throw into the pitch. Inside the 18. He's got a chance to look at the goal. Holds on to the ball. Challenged by number 25 on defense. It goes as a goal kick. They lost possession. A real challenge, as I believe number 12, Elvis Gomez, at the ball. A real fighting, intense moment for everyone on the Huskies, as they know they need to equalize here in the last minutes of the game.
Reyes off to the side. They're going to send that ball as far forward as they can. Gonzalez.
You can see the captains take charge here. Lopez with the strike goes wide left. Lopez, being the one to take most of the strikes tonight, is going to have to wear the badge of where the ball went tonight. He must be frustrated to not be on point. Real contention in the center as all players come together.
North Marion trying to get the ball forward.
A clear that might go the way of Newport. Ricardo Vasquez Gonzalez challenges for the ball, runs on the line, loses the ball. Ooh, ball boy plays a dirty trick there. He must be careful, there's Newport fans. Beautiful throw in there from Huskies.
Gonzalez with the ball.
Once again, Newport ball.
Out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for Newport. Newport leads 1-0. Newport hoping to go 5-1 in Oregon West Conference. 8-2 overall.
Breaking the spirit of the Huskies right now. There go Newport, maintaining possession of the ball, spreading the field. This can kill a team spirit if they hold on to it and waste the clock. Ball runs down the line all the way. Plays through. Back to the Huskies. Cayuga responds. Ricardo Vasquez Gonzalez puts the ball loose to the wide left.
Newport. Ball comes back out to midfield. Sent forward, and now the Cubs trying to send the ball as far forward as they can. Referee just took a look at his watch.
Beautiful move there on the fake. Had him guessing.
Gonzalez gets the ball.
Oh, and he calls for the foul, and he gets it. Contact in the center again. They battle for the ball.
Free kick coming up for Gonzalez. Vasquez sends it forward.
Jose Gonzalez there with a look at the field. Quick touch, doesn't get past him. Might draw a foul. Ref decides to let it go. Advantage Newport. Plays through. What speed on the inside 18? Takes contact. No call from the ref. They let it go. Ronaldo Ortiz with a free kick. Beautiful
There's a
strike.
kick out to midfield.
Uncontended from the Huskies. You get a chance to put it through to the Lopez.
There's a kick back out to center. In the middle. And cleared.
Beautiful move on the outside. Does he keep the ball? He loses the ball. There on the outside, Newport ball. Let's see if they can capitalize. Beautiful throw from Cayuga. Number 21, Jose Gonzalez, struggles on the inside. Keeps the ball, takes another hit. Another call from the ref.
There's a foul. Jose Gonzalez hits the dust.
A player like that with such ball control makes it very difficult for the defenders to make a proper play. So being that fast, he might take contact. You see it from players like Ronaldo. So fast on the defenders that they have to strike for the ball, and usually the ball's going already.
Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez with the kick. There's the kick in the middle. Nobody there. A goalie comes out. That's Gianella.
Back. There it is, 45.
All right, there it is. There's the signal. That is the end of the game. Our score, the final, Newport 1, North Marion 0. Newport goes to 5-1 in the conference, 8-2 overall. North Marion goes to 2-4 in conference, and they go to 2-8 overall. All right, that's our scoring recap. I want to thank our sponsors tonight. I'll give you all of the sponsors. First, our title sponsor, Clearwater Restaurant. Clearwater Restaurant is proud to sponsor the defending state champion Newport Cubs boys soccer team. Clearwater Restaurant on Newport's Bayfront gives you a one-of-a-kind dining experience, breathtaking views, playful sea lions, and award-winning gourmet food with outdoor and indoor dining and a full bar and lounge. Here's to a great year on and off the field from your friends at Clearwater's. Canyon Way Dental. Canyon Way Dental is focused on providing families with the most comfortable dental care on the Oregon coast. Dr. Hewlett and his experienced staff are ready to help you with all of your dental needs and ongoing dental health. That's Canyon Way Dental. Izzy's Pizza Buffet is a Northwest tradition going back 40 years. Izzy's has locations in Albany and Corvallis, as well as the Agate Beach Izzy's in Newport, which has an awesome ocean view and great food. Izzy's, pizza, and a whole lot more. Central Coast Soccer Association. They are proud to support the Newport Cubs boys soccer team. CCSA provides recreational youth soccer throughout Lincoln County. They have spring and fall leagues for players starting at age 4. La Roca del Mar Mexican Restaurant in Newport. Come and enjoy what they serve. They have great burritos, tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, and good drink to go with that food. Fresh food made fresh every single day. I want to thank the people here at Newport High School, the athletic director, head coach Ollie Richardson, for their support, their assistance in getting us our information tonight, and of course the head coach at the North Marion Huskies, that's Rafael Peleas. My broadcast partner tonight, Ricky, final comments on the game tonight.
All I have to say, it was a real privilege and honor to be up here in your coop with you and talking about the game of football. Apologies to the fans at home who've been listening or watching if I've got anything wrong tonight. And also, thank you so much for bearing with me. I know I sound like I'm from somewhere else.
You are. All right, and our crew tonight, let's see, we're going to call him the cameraman, the engineer, the producer, just the doorkeeper, turn the lights on. He's the guy.
The Wizard of Oz.
Ryan Johnson. All right, that's it for tonight. I'm Dave Hall from Morrow Field on the campus of Newport High School. Our final score here tonight, Newport 1. I looked down on the field and got confused here. Sorry, North Marion, nothing. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.